Hey guys, welcome back. We are here with chapter 9. Yesterday, the last thing that happened was the scouts minus Rocky and Scarlet were all shoved into this shed that was just dark, and Scarlet is screaming, Beans is projectile vomiting into the dark, Finn is wheezing, and our brave, oh my gosh, what is her name? Annie. Our brave Annie is crying. So everything's a hot mess. Let's go ahead and pick it up from there. I have no clue how much time has gone by. All I know is that it's hot in here, and I've bitten all my nails down so far that my pinky has started to bleed. I wish Finn still had his band-aids. Speaking of Finn, he's currently huddled into the back of the shed with Scarlet, being absolutely no help. I'm sure he's probably imagining every germ in this place. Beans, though, he's next to me, peering through a crack in the wall, surveying the area. I hope his brilliant brain is spinning a way out of this. The Masons are sitting around their campfire, and now that I'm not being dragged along the ground, I have a chance to get a better look at them. The woman is indeed enormous. She's taller than my dad, and he's 6'2". She's bigger than my Aunt Susie, who I heard Mom say is 300 pounds. And her red hair sticks out all over the place, looking like it hasn't been brushed in the past year. 2 of the boys are short and pudgy, and the third is tall and skinny. That one, the skinny one, sits off by himself over on the porch steps. The man is skinny too, with a long ponytail and a mustache so bushy, I seriously would not be shocked if something crawled out of it. He's sitting on one of the stumps around the fire, whittling a stick with a pocket knife. Hey, wait a minute, that's my pocket knife! And then I see it. All of our stuff. Sitting in a pile behind the woman. From the looks of it, they've already picked through everything. How dare they? That's ours! Then I notice the silver dusting the roof of their shack, and I suddenly remember the bear. I give Beans a nudge. Check out the roof. That silver dust was on the bear too. It's the same stuff that was in our hair when we climbed down from the silo. From the Meteor, right? Beans frowns for a second while he thinks. Yeah, it must be. Like the meteor is leaving a breadcrumb trail for us to follow. I turn around and look at everything crammed inside the shed with us. It's just more of what's outside. Junk. Where do they get all this stuff? Do they steal it? And what do they do with it? By the looks of the rust and dust, nothing. Crawling across the dirt, I started picking through the pile, looking for, I'm not sure what. A weapon, maybe? My stomach pitches at the thought. I never imagined I'd want to use a weapon. But I'm not going to let these people hurt my friends. Help me look, I say to Finn and Scarlet. There's got to be something in here that can help us escape. I come across a book bag, and my fingers pause. The Mason Mountain Clan are rumored to kidnap and eat kids. Maybe they throw the kids' stuff in here afterwards. Who did this book bag belong to? I wonder as I swallow a sudden lump and imagine what people might find of us one day. Finn's inhaler, my pocket knife, Scarlet's lip gloss, Beans' compass, and Rocky's muscle tee. I hope Rocky's out there looking for help. With shaky hands, I slide the book bag closer, unzip it, and look inside. It's empty. Oh. I hold it up to a shaft of light filtering through the slats in the shed, looking for a name tag or something. And I feel oddly relieved that there's nothing identifying whom it once belonged to. Like if the book bag is anonymous, then maybe the Mason clan just found it. They didn't actually kill a kid to get it. Something over to the right catches my attention next, and I reach past several hubcaps and pull it free. The hubcaps clank together as I do, and I put my hands on them to keep them quiet. For a second, I don't move. My ears tune to the outside, but I hear only the crackle of the fire. What'd you find? Scarlet whispers. I don't know. It's a long, dusty brown leather case. I lay it down on the floor, unsnap it, and flip it to see a shotgun lying inside. My eyes snap up to Beans, and his go wide as he stares down at the gun. Is it loaded? Finn asks. I shake my head. I don't know. I don't know anything about guns. Beans scoots over and leans in to study the silver engraved tag. He squints and rubs his finger over the dirty writing. Passenger, he whispers, and I suck in a shocked breath. They really did kill him. They're responsible, Finn says, "This is proof. Why else would they have his gun?" I think of that time I saw Old Man Bassinger on his farm, holding a shotgun propped on his shoulder and looking for us. My friends and I were giggling and hiding behind a wall of trees. We knew we weren't supposed to be there. We were playing our own ridiculous version of Bassinger hide and seek. Yeah, we can be real idiots. Scarlet reaches for the shotgun. I know about guns. I look up to Finn to see if she's telling the truth, and he nods. Her mom takes her shooting. Wow, a dad who's a band manager and a mom who shoots? That's pretty gnarly. Scarlet lifts the shotgun out of the case. Let me see if there's any bullets. Any bullets? Meaning we may have to use this to defend ourselves? We may have to shoot this thing? We might even have to shoot one of the Masons? I think I'm going to be sick. Scarlet presses something, slides at something else, and cocks open the gun. I watch as she looks it over, and I am filled with both hope and dread and a little bit of awe that she actually knows what she's doing. Then she clicks the gun back together and puts it back in its case. No bullets. I feel more relief than anything as I close the case. I really didn't want to have to shoot someone. As I slide the gun back towards the pile of junk, voices filter in from outside, and I scoot back over to the crack in the shed and peer out. You think they's looking for that thing that fell from the sky? Asked one of the chubby brothers. It's called a meteor, answers the skinny one. It's called a meteor, the first one mimics, and gives him a hard shove. Shut up, Junior. The third brother laughs. Maybe we should teach you just how smart you really ain't. Yuns all shut up, the woman snaps. Fact is, them others are after it too. I look at Beans. Others? What others? I mouth and he shrugs. We go back to looking through the crack. The woman plants her hands on her hips and looks over at the shed. I duck back. Otis, I'm telling you, them kids know something's they's not supposed to. We do? She pulls our mat from her front dress pocket and snaps it against her palm. You seen them X's? She says to the man, who I now know is named Otis. Yep, I's got a feeling something else going on. Why so many people looking for this thing? Why else would people be looking for it? Beans whispers and I shrug. The big woman's right. Something's going on. We's gonna leave him right here and go find this thing, she tells the man. Otis strikes my pocket knife against the stick of wood and turns his beady eyes over to the shed. Maybe they just after our moonshine, he says. The woman snarls and I swear I hear a growl. Wouldn't be the first. We're not after your moonshine, Beans yells. I slap him on the shoulder. Would you shut up? We's gonna find out. The woman stomps over to the shed, and the four of us scramble into the back corner, next to all the junk. She fiddles with the lock and throws the door open, and fresh air rushes in. Towering in the doorway, she glowers over at Beans' pile of throw. Which one of you brats did that? I resist the urge to jab my finger in Beans' direction. Finn does instead, and I shoot him a warning glare. She plants her fist on her meaty hips. Now, which one of yuns we gonna work on first? Finn's entire body begins violently shaking. Scarlet's nails dig into the skin of my arm. Bean scoots further back, up and over the junk. The woman's eyes track across each one of us before landing on Finn. No, please, he wheezes. And I know he's about to go into a full-on attack. Please leave us alone, she points at him. You, get out of here. Please, I beg her. He has asthma. Leave him alone. Her narrowed gaze slides from Finn over to me. Then you, come on. That's the end. Chapter 9. So, Annie, we don't know what's about to happen to Annie. We don't know what the Mason Mountain Clan is capable of. Who are the kids that are with her? There are a lot of questions that we don't know. Where's Rocky? Is he okay? Did they catch him? I don't know. So stick around and find out. See ya.